Hello everyone, welcome to Marlin Chess Kids. Today I'm going to show you the game played by Luis, Paulo and Maxim. And the game starts with the pawn to c4. And the white play, the black continue with b6. Then the knight to c3, bishop to b7 and e4. And now the black continue with e6, then g3, and the black play knight f6 and bishop to g2, then c5. So this is the first 5 move with the opening called symmetrical English, with the knight c3 line and d5. And in this first 5 moves, you can see that the both is in the equal position. And then the game continue with the knight g to e2. Then d6 was played. And then the white go for a short castling. Then the black continue to develop knight b to d7. And now d4 from the white keep on the development and attack the center square. Then now the white capture the pawn, and now the knight continue to capture pawn, and you have a very strong knight in the center of the square. And here the white is better in this position. And after this, a6 was played, and you have a f4, another pawn to open up, and the rook try to activate and control the f file. Then the knight to the queen to c7. So this is the first 10 move. You can see that the white is slightly better. And after this, the white continue to play a f5 to attack the pawn, to capture and to win a pawn. Therefore the black push the pawn forwards. And the knight continue to play a knight to e6 with the very brilliant sacrifice idea. So if you capture with the pawn, for example, pawn takes the knight, then the pawn will capture back again. And after knight to c5, the black has nothing to worry about this position, and you'll be winning one knight, and the black is better, so the black nothing to worry. So in the actual game, the black do not capture the knight. Instead, they use a queen to capture the pawn at c4. And here, after this position, actually the white can just capture the bishop, and after capture the bishop, then the queen can just go to c5 and check. Then only you can use the rook to capture back the knight. So there's nothing much the white can do with this sacrifice. So after this position, the white play a knight to d5. Again, another sacrifice idea from the white. And if you capture the knight, and also black will be winning. So in the actual game, the black capture the knight, f takes e6, and now the knight, the pawn takes e6 again, attacking the knight. So after this, you can just move away the knight and knight to c5. Then the black will be winning a knight. But in the actual game, the black capture the knight at d5, which is an incorrect move, which is not a very good move, as after the pawn capture the knight, then the king will capture back, and here the white will continue to capture the knight, and after capture the knight, the rook can have many attacks. You can have the rook can go to c7, f7 and attack the king. After this, bishop e7 was played, and after this position, bishop to e3 was played, and this is a very strong idea of move. So after this position, the rook a to f8 to go for the action, and now the rook capture the rook, and the rook capture back, then the rook to c1 to attack the queen, and now the queen cannot go back, and the entire c file is being controlled by the rook. Then the queen to b4, and after this position, the queen goes to e2 and preparing to check the king and win a bishop. So after this position, the black play a rook to c8 and attack the queen, and after this position, the white is winning in this game, and this rook c8 is a complete blunder for the black. So I give a couple of seconds to figure out what is the best move for the white to play in this position. Well, congratulations for those who found the answer, and for those who like to enjoy the show, here are the beautiful moves that the white play and win the game. As you see from this position, the two double bishop is very strong. So in this actual game, after rook c8 in the move 21, the white play a bishop to h3 and check the king and attacking the rook. So after bishop to h3, and there's nothing you can block the check. If you use the queen to block, then you just capture the queen and continue to check the king. So in this game, the best move will be to move the king to king e8, then the bishop can just capture the rook, and after if the bishop capture, then the queen will just capture back, and after this position, there will be the checkmate in 9. So in the actual game, after rook c8, the white play bishop h3, and here you can see that the white is clearly winning, and in the actual game, the black trying to play a king d8, and the king thinks that it can protect the rook from being attacked, but after this position, the white play queen takes c8, and the black resign the game. And if the game to continue, if you use the bishop to take, then you have the rook takes the bishop, rook takes c8 and checkmate the king. And here the rook is checked and control all the square, and also you control this square, and the bishop is protecting the rook from being captured by the king. And with this hang here,